Welcome, message for the streets. Today's topic, interesting topic. I'm just trying to figure out how so-called blacks trust the Democrats or the Republicans. And this is a real sincere question on account when we look at the foundation of this country and where we have been, how it started, and the things that happened along the way. How could we, rally behind either one of these parties in 2024? I know what some of y'all not so bright people are going to say, the lesser of two evils. The lesser of two evils, I told you before, is still evil. And later on, I'm going to speak on it. No, I'm going to speak on it now because, I may fail to recall. We need to get our own party. We need to make a new way. Simulating into what the Europeans are doing, their feuds and their fights and their politricks and things of that nature is not going to help them or us. So-called blacks here in the United States have a prominent position that we haven't taken up yet. We've been patient. We've been going according to the rules of engagement, and that hasn't gotten us nowhere fast. We're moving like an ant, where we could be moving like a cheetah as far as the advancement and carrying the country. European Caucasians, they have done all that they can do for the most part. The ones that refuse to smell the coffee and wake up, we can't do nothing about that. But there are those that minds have been liberated from white nationalism, white supremacy, and things of that nature that's on the page that want to move the country forward. We had the enemies of the United States are within the borders of the United States. When you look at the FBI reports and things of that nature, they said that even more than any other outside detrimental forces, that the true most dangerous enemy is white nationalism. What is white nationalism? It's a fabricated state of unconsciousness that has been planted in the minds of European Caucasians by their forefathers. And this mind has even assimilated into so-called blacks, Asians, Hispanics. You don't have to be a so-called white to be a white nationalist. It's a frame of mind. See what I'm saying? And it's just that simple. Like we see some, people from other nationalities assimilated into the so-called African American, so-called black, hood life. It's assimilation. So it's dealing with a mindset. I'm coming to, this platform this morning and saying that there's got to be a better way. The way that we have been going, it has failed us. It's going to continue to fail us. There's a saying in what they call the big room, the NA, the AA, that you keep doing the same thing, looking for different results. It's insanity. And this is what's going on with the masses here in the United States. We've been polarized to different, gangs. We've been polarized to different perspectives and looking for this promises that they promised during this particular time. The run for the White House. They lying. The left line, the right line. Trump is lying, Harris is lying. I do think that, me personally, that Harris has a more sound mind than Trump. Trump is a lunatic. Harris may be a lot of things. I can't put, any assessment on her totally because she hasn't had an opportunity to drive the car. Trump drove the car, Biden drove the car, Obama drove the car, Clinton drove the car, Bush drove the car, and all of them have gotten us to where we are today. See what I'm saying? We need something new. If nothing new don't come, it's just like the seed. The seed got to turn into the plant. gotta take root. It gotta grow, and there's a process. People think, oh, this is not enough. If we don't got enough money, and this. Sure, there's enough money. We got to get people with the same type of thought process and on the same time mentally, because so-called blacks have an economical blockade collectively in the United States, and is considered to be collectively more wealthier than some whole countries in the world. And what I'm saying is, I'm not saying this is a black-white issue type of thing. I'm saying that the time is for the transferring of the gods. And so-called blacks got to come up with creativity. Be off this old flat, this flat junk. Just like some people, they say they be dancing and things and they don't got no rhythm. They say they doing politics, but they doing politricks. They don't got no rhythm. Their magic show is over. And the Democrats and the Republicans have been willful participants in it, just pulling out strings. Nobody can tell me that the Democrats did all the bad stuff that's affecting the so-called blacks today or so-called Americans today. And nobody can tell me that Republicans have done all the bad things that are affecting the American people today. It's a lie. Both of them done it, and they done it collectively because they are, different sides of the same coin. If it's 25 cents on one side, it's 25 cents on the other side. This is what people don't got in their mind. They think that these issues that separate these parties make them a choice, but it's not a choice, because once they get in there, then they get their agenda. They get their agenda. Like we had certain behaviors that's been assimilated into the society, that's been accepted as normal. This is a thing that one side act like they oppose, but if they oppose it, it would have never got passed, because there is a bipartisan type of collaboration to get all these things passed. The things that you say that you're for and the things that you say that you're against. Your representatives, they have misrepresent you on a large scale of things, with the collaboration. The money going to Ukraine, the money going to Israel, LBGT, behavior, practices and acceptances and things of that nature, and they're advocating towards the children. This is something that's been agreed upon on both sides behind closed doors, but when they come on the floor, they act like they beefing. Trick bag, man. You know what, I'm gone over my time. I'm just saying, man, so-called black people, why are you supporting the Democrats, and why are you supporting the Republicans, and why we're not making our own political party to make a political stand for true justice, true freedom? Because they evidently don't know how to do it. It's all about the rich. They act like they for the marginalized. They're not. It's trick bag. The left is lying just like the right. The right, their lies deal more with, discrimination, racism, nationalism, and the left, they're doing this liberal thing, and they have taken it so far that it has become perverted. That's my perspective. Peace, love, and grace. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Don't listen or believe nothing I say. Do your own research and come to your own conclusions. Believe it or not, books are your friend. Information is your friend. Learning how to comprehend it is your friend. Oneness.